What's going on YouTube? Paul James here, coming back at you with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about how to make 100 grand in a year. So if you think an extra 100 grand this year would change your life, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And after you hit that subscribe button, just comment below and say, I subscribed, and I'll do my best to reply back to you. I love all of my brand new YouTube subscribers, and I'm just so excited that you're here today. So let's get into it. How to make 100 grand in a year. So first off, making 100 grand in a year is pretty cool, but we need to actually break down what that looks like. So let me zoom in here. So in order to make 100 grand in a year, we basically need to make $8,333 every single month. Okay, let's break that down on a per day basis, because if we can break this down into small chunks, we can see what we really have to do in order to get there, and then I'll show you my recommendations for how I think you should get there. So we're talking approximately $278 per day in order to hit 6 figures a year, or $100,000 per year. So that's essentially what you have to do. You have to make that every single day. So let me ask you this. What kind of service do you have in your arsenal that you could provide someone that could make you approximately $278 every day? Or maybe you make $500 a day and you decide you're gonna work every other day, right? You could go that route too. So I've got a suggestion for you. It's an easy service that anyone can provide without having to have any sort of really expertise. You just have to know where to go. And that service is helping business owners and other people who need it get media. So getting featured in the news, getting featured in newspapers, different media outlets, stuff like that. I drew Sharpie on my hand. Okay, so the way getting featured in media works, at least the easy way, is to run what's called a press release. Now, a press release is basically a news article or announcing of something. You could be announcing a service that you're providing. You could be announcing a new form of payment. You could be announcing a new product that you're carrying. And what you do is you write up this service. So you write up this news article that is gonna go out, and what's gonna happen is a bunch of news companies will see this. If you use a press release service, they'll catch on to this, like ABC or Fox or CNN and all of the different branches, you know, because there's gonna be like different news stations in different cities, and they're gonna pick up on this news article. And they're all gonna run the article with your client's name on the article. So that's basically how a press release works. And you may be thinking, well, how do I run a press release? That's where a press release service comes in, and you pay for them to do it for you. There's also, you know, little templates that you can use to run them. A lot of times the press release service will write it for you. Just kind of depends on what package you choose when you run that. So what can you charge for a press release? I think the answer to this is all in positioning. So it depends how you position this service to your clients. But what I recommend is charging about $497. That's about the best price to charge. Now here's what I mean when I'm talking about positioning for a press release. You may have seen people who on their websites they have a section that says featured on, and then they list like different media outlets like ABC, NBC, CBS. You could position a service based around just that, looking for people who are looking to build their influence. You know, this could be authors, this could be business owners, this could be product creators, this could be musicians, artists, right? And you could use it that way. You could leverage it that way. Also, you can work with business owners who want to improve their SEO rankings, right? Because press releases oftentimes will land in Google alone, but usually they don't stay there for a super long time. But there's a side benefit to running a press release for SEO as well, which is it provides a high quality source of backlinks. So it's gonna provide a bunch of link juice back to whatever site you have linked inside of the press release. So as long as you include the company's website that you're working with, you're going to have all of that authority pushing to their website, and it's going to boost their website up as well. If you're doing anything with Google Maps or Google My Business, running a press release is a great way to get the name, address, and phone number, another source of citations basically, pointed at your Maps listing, which is going to boost authority with that too, which is awesome. Here's another idea that you could do. You could approach musicians or bands who are coming out with a new record or who are going on a new tour, and you could offer to run a service for them to basically run that news announcement throughout the country, right? Imagine how cool it would be for them to get their tour announcement or their new album announcements featured in all of these news outlets. That's worth $497 easily. So how do you find bands or musicians that would be a potential... So how do you find bands or musicians that would be a good candidate for this service? Well, YouTube right here is a great place to look. Head over to YouTube and find a popular song. A good way to find popular song is to go to the Billboard charts. So let's go to the Billboard charts and let's just see. Let's go to the Hot 100 chart and look for one of the songs on here. Let's see. Let's go with Shawn Mendes, There's Nothing Holding Me Back. So what you want to do is you want to type in a popular song on the chart, and you want to type in the word cover after it. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to look for bands who are covering the songs or different artists, and you can reach out to these bands. They're going to have their social media contacts here, so you can reach out to them. Now, don't go after YouTubers who are really big, who have, you know, verified icons, because they're probably not going to be a fit. You want to go for people who are maybe just starting off or who don't have a huge fan base yet. Those are the people you want to go after. So let's take another look here and just see. All right, they've got links here again for social media. Here's an email. So it's very, very easy to find this. Another good place to look is a site called SoundCloud. Okay, now SoundCloud, you can actually go and look through artists as well here. You can explore the top 50. You can look at the popular searches and see, you know, who are the popular artists on here, and you can go and look. Obviously, don't go with anyone who is too big. Again, you know, kind of look, maybe scroll back through the pages quite a bit, and just go through and look and see who's releasing new music, see who is announcing new tours, and reach out to them. And, you know, again, your proposition, position it as a release to the media to let everyone know about their new album or their new tour. So this is a great way to find musicians or artists that you could provide this service to. So all you really need to do is you need to find someone every other day, and you're at that six-figure mark. You're at right around, you know, 250 bucks a day, 275 a day, or whatever we said, right? Is about where you want to be. So if you could just find one person a day or one person every other day to do that, you're there, you're golden. So this is a really easy way to hit that 100 grand a year mark, and a lot of people aren't really doing it. And again, it's going to depend on positioning. So position it in a way like I just talked about, where it makes sense and where it gets people excited, and you're going to be able to charge. I mean, 500 bucks is nothing for a company to get their stuff featured and get all of that publicity, because that publicity is worth a lot more than $500 to them. It's worth a lot. You could realistically probably charge a lot more than that, but I'm just being realistic and giving you an easy goal to shoot for, because that should be really easy to meet. Okay, so those are some ideas for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know this was a little bit different. If you're wondering how to go about writing a press release, or you want some templates for it, or you want to know who to go with to run the press release, I'll leave a link somewhere below this video to a resource where you can go and learn more about, you know, running press releases. But again, a super easy way. It's a service that will set you apart from everyone else and give you something that you can provide people with, and a killer way to make some money and hit that 100 grand a year mark. Alright guys, I'm Paul James here, signing off. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And also, if you're not a subscriber yet, or you're new to the channel, you should definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to comment below letting me know that you've done that so I can reply to you. Alright guys, Paul James here signing off. Peace out. Take care.